Good morning, my wonderful English 9 students. Today we will be discussing the hero's journey. This video is going to be in 2 parts, and we are going to discuss the pieces of that hero's journey. According to Joseph Campbell, a famous scholar who studied mythologies around the world, many cultures' myths follow specific patterns in their characters or plots. He called these archetypes. Archetypes are images and ideals, or basic units of expression, that appear in art and mythology around the world. We all know archetypes without even realizing it. They show up in myths, religion, fairy tales, and fables. Some common archetypes are the mother figure, the father figure, the hero, the maiden, the wise old wizard, the wise old man, the witch or the wizard, and the trickster. Archetypes can also be kinds of stories that appear in many different cultures. An example is a creation myth, or a destruction myth, or by flood or fire or by some other means. The main kind of archetypal story that we're concerned with, however, is the hero's journey. The hero's journey is what is called the quintessential or best example of an archetypal myth. It outlines the steps a character will take on his or her path to become a hero. Generally, follows 3 main portions: the departure, the initiation, and the return. And remember, not every hero will fit every step, but they will often fit most of them. You'll be amazed at how many of your favorite stories follow this pattern: Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man, The Matrix, Harry Potter, Kung Fu Panda, Finding Nemo, and so many more. So here is a view of the hero's journey. You will also see one in our classroom on the back wall. So the first part is the departure. Part 1 consists of an unusual birth and early childhood, the call to adventure, and crossing the threshold. There is something unusual about the hero's birth or childhood, something that sets them apart from the beginning. Orphaned, Harry Potter. Never knew dad, Percy Jackson. Death of a father, mentally frail mother, and mired in poverty, Katniss Everdeen. The hero's call to adventure is something that spurs them to action. The hero is forced to leave everyday world or life. The hero may at first reject the call, but they will eventually come around and decide to take action. This acceptance is the hero's first voluntary step. The threshold is the boundary between the life the hero has known before and the unknown challenges that await. Behind the hero is the safety of home and the known world. Ahead lies uncertainty and danger. The threshold Crossing the threshold, then, is when the hero takes the steps on the adventure, leaving home and setting off on the journey. Part 2, initiation. Part 2 contains most of the rising action and most of the excitement. includes the challenges or trials, supernatural helper or mentor, the special weapon, the abyss or temptation, and the transformation. The challenges make up the bulk of the hero's journey. They are the things the hero must overcome, the monsters the hero must fight, and the battles the hero must win in order to complete the journey. The hero usually has a mentor who looks out for them, teaches them what they need to know, giving advice and guidance, and maybe even gifting the hero a weapon or magical object. Unfortunately, the mentor usually also has to be out of the picture in order for the hero to fully face the challenges ahead. For this reason, mentors must leave the hero in one way or another, and they often end up dying. The hero also has a special weapon, often one only they can wield. This may be something given by the mentor, or perhaps something they've earned. This weapon can come in many forms. A pen from a mentor, a magical sword named Excalibur, a father's lightsaber, or even a wand chosen just for the hero. An abyss is defined as an immeasurably deep chasm, depth, or void. Protagonists may even face the temptation to become evil or to desert their quest. So the abyss is the darkest, most perilous part of the hero's journey. Transformation is the point where the hero achieves the goal, wins the battle, finishes the quest, saves the innocent, kills the villain, and, most importantly, is changed by the experiences. Our protagonist becomes a true hero. Part 3, The Return. Finally, the character is ready to return home and claim their place as a true hero. The journey is coming to a close. The final part of the journey consists of the return home and the mastery of 2 worlds. This return home is just what it sounds like. In order to show the challenges have changed the character forever, our hero must return home, back to the ordinary world. The hero may decide not to stay there, but they will usually return, at least temporarily. The mastery of 2 worlds is the final step. It refers to the hero's ability to reconcile the experiences on the journey with life back home. The hero has seen and learned things that have forever changed them. How can the hero live in the old world while still staying true to this new role as a hero? Most heroes cannot, so they venture on embracing their new role.